Hey everyone, it's Friday, and of course, thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Ah, I guess you're happy too, though. Well, my name is Jude, Ikame Jude, and of course, I want to say welcome to Matters on this dial on VOPFM. Welcome again, everyone, and of course, it is the 24th day in the month of May 2024. Check time is 1:20 p.m. already, and of course we're set to delve into the real matters of today. In case you don't know what is happening around Nigeria today, maybe in your state, probably just get to listen to the show and ask somebody to do the same, because you are about to get some real information, big information. We'll break things down this afternoon for your understanding, okay? And don't forget, it is an open mic edition of the show, so it means that we will get to open the studio lines, as quickly as possible, all right? So you can participate in today's discussion. So don't forget that we're streaming across all of our social media platforms. Do well to follow us and join the conversation. Like, you can stream alongside. The WhatsApp number is also open. The WhatsApp portal is there: 081-717-56338. 081-717-56338. Then on YouTube, just go there and watch us live. Okay? Yeah, watch us live, and let's have the conversation here. Yeah, let's just have that beautiful conversation together. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let me start this one after the other. One after the other. I would give you this information back to back. Okay. In no particular order. I will start reading all of this information out for your listening pleasure, and so you have the information. You know what? Because information, they say, is power. Okay, let's start with what we have for you today. All right, first of all, I want to take you to Kano State. Yeah, let me start this whole thing from Kano. It's been beautiful, for some. Some have actually said, well, it's now in this country it's all about opinion poll. So let me just let you know what is happening, or what happened in Kano between yesterday and of course today, for some of you who don't know. But I will start this way. On March the 10th, 2020, former governor of, former governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, deposed Alhaji Muhammadu Sanusi as Emir of Kano. Yes, this was after several attempts were made to reconcile the duo. In an interview with Voice of America, in Hausa language, Abdulsalami Abubakar, who was a former military head of state, had said that the efforts to reconcile Ganduje and Sanusi were wasted. That was then. In 2019, Abubakar was appointed as chairman of the reconciliation committee set up to intervene in the crisis. And here is what he said. Well, I can say so in view of the latest development. Yes, in my view, all the committee's efforts were wasted. He said after the committee submitted its report to the President Muhammadu Buhari, he expressed willingness to intervene. Abubakar added that he could not say categorically if Buhari intervened, but that if the president did, he will be surprised that we got to this point. Well, now let me break it down. April 5th, 2017, there was this Kaduna Economic Summit on Kano State government trip to China. May 2017, Kano State Public Complaints and Anti-Corruption Commission also had something to do there. And on it went though. I'm just trying to give you a briefing, but then I wish I could just give you this timeline, this full timeline from palace to exile, and then Sanusi regained his freedom. It's a very long story. There is a very long issue. I mean, it's quite lengthy. Yeah? So I might not be able to give you the full check, but then I'm trying to see the possibility of giving you the major information that you need as regards this issue. All right. Let me also let you know, first of all, that the Emir of Kano, commendations have trailed the return of Alhaji Muhammadu Sanusi the second to the saddle as Emir of Kano 4 years after he was deposed. Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf announced his reinstatement after consulting with kingmakers of the Emirate Council as prescribed by tradition. In May 2019, the House of Assembly approved the amendment of the Kano State Emirate Council law, which paved the way for the balkanization of the Emirate. The legislation was purportedly conceived to whittle down the powers of the then Emir of Kano. Subsequently, Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, then governor, signed the bill into law. With it, Kano was divided into 5 emirates, namely Kano, Rano, Gaya, Karaye, and of course Bichi, with emirs appointed into each emirate. In March 2020, Ganduje deposed Sanusi as Emir of Kano for total disrespect to lawful instructions from the office of the governor. So you understand how it happened now, right? But at a media briefing at the government house yesterday, Governor Yusuf declared that all appointments made in concordance with the repealed Kano Emirate or Kano Emirate law rather have been voided. Like everyone has been trashed. He specifically declared that all the 5 emirs, namely of Kano, Rano, Gaya, Karaye, and Bichi, appointed under the repealed Kano Emirate law, have been relieved of their positions and ranks. So they've been driven out of that particular position, and that's what the information is right now. All of them are asked to quit. So exactly 1,545 days after he was deposed as the Emir of Kano, His Highness Muhammadu Lamido Sanusi II has been reappointed as the 14th Emir of Kano. How many days did I call it? I said 1,545 days. He was away. The king was away. But then the king is back. The king is back. He's back. Well, should I say congratulations to Kano people? Yeah, I should say that. I should say that. Congratulations. Congratulations and congratulations to Alhaji Sanusi Lamido Sanusi. It was a big fight though. Sometimes you just have to stay just take care of yourself and God will fight for you. And that's the situation here, actually. God actually fought for him. It's a Friday edition of Matters, all right? And this is how we go about it today. Yeah. Something also, aside that, a judge was actually trying to, play some funny ones, some funny games. Governor Abba Kabiru Yusuf of Kano State has vowed to report what he described as the abuse of court orders to the Nigerian Governors Forum. He said this while reacting to the court order which restrained the reinstatement of Sanusi and restrained the dethronement of 5 emirs in the state. There was a lawyer, there was a judge actually, who was trying to play a funny one. But then the governor says he's going to report, so that's a particular emir. That particular judge. But then again, the Northern Elders Forum has urged the parties involved in the Kano Emirate tussle to approach the issue with utmost care. Yes. In a statement by the Director of Public and Advocacy, Abdul Aziz Suleiman of NEF, he called on the parties keeping in mind the potential consequences of their action. Yes. Lamido Sanusi is now back as the Emir of Kano State. And then dethronement, as regards the dethronement of those emirs, some northern elders are saying that it would threaten unity in the north. And some persons will say, why not? Now, when he started, why didn't you stop him? Who? Ganduje himself. Well, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Let's get to somewhere around Imo State quickly. There is a very, very heavy security presence in Imo State ahead of today's judgment to be delivered by the governorship tribunal sitting in Abuja. The tribunal had concluded hearing on the case filed by the PDP governorship candidate Samuel Anyanwu and his Labour Party counterpart Anthem challenging the outcome of the November 11th, 2023 governorship poll, which declared Hope Uzodinma of the All Progressives Congress winner for his second term. Police and other security operatives have intensified patrols in Owerri, the state capital of the state and its environs. However, residents of Owerri are calm despite heightened tension as a result of the expected judgment. Meanwhile, both Anyanwu and Achonu have urged their supporters to remain loyal and law-abiding before, during, and after the judgment. That is what is happening in Imo State right now. Hope Uzodinma State. And somebody would say, will Hope Uzodinma leave? It is not possible because these are persons in power already. Don't expect them to just leave like that. You want to dethrone Hope Uzodinma, be? It will be difficult to be difficult. But still on Hope Uzodinma, let me tell you something. Hope Uzodinma, the governor, has ordered the immediate arrest and detention of Mr. Samuel, who happens to be the chairman of Imo State Amalgamated Traders Association. The one we call Issa Matara. Yeah. Eze Anochie. Yeah, that's his name. Mr. Emmanuel Eze Anochie is the chairman of the Imo State Amalgamated Traders Association. So Uzodinma has ordered his arrest. The state government, in a special announcement, on Monday night, said, in accordance with his resolve to rig the state out of corruption in all sectors, His Excellency Senator Hope Uzodinma, the governor of Imo State, has ordered the arrest and detention of Mr. Emmanuel Eze Anochie, the state chairman of the Imo State Amalgamated Traders Association. The order followed allegations that Mr. Eze Anochie fraudulently used the name of the government to illegally appropriate land and market stalls for his own personal use. That's the allegation leveled against this man. In like manner, the Excellency has approved the immediate dissolution of the State Executive Committee of Issa Matter. Is matter or Issa Matter, whichever one is a matter there. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Don't worry, I would open up the studio lines, okay? Yeah, it is a Friday edition, and yeah, everyone will get to participate. But I am just trying to, reel out what is actually going on, okay? So you understand better. Yeah, before we get talking. Yeah, as regards Emefiele, just reading out some court-related issues. Justice Yelin Borogo of the Federal High Court here in Lagos has ordered an interim forfeiture of the sum of what's that again? $4.7 million, and of course 830 million naira, and multi-billion naira assets linked to Emefiele. Yeah, I just want to mention that and move on to the next story that I have for you this beautiful and wonderful Friday afternoon. All right? Abia is in the news. Abia! But before I get to Abia, there is a news punching in right now. It says that APC faithful from the North Central Geopolitical Zone have stormed the National Secretariat of the party with a call on the President Ahmed Tinubu to remove the National Chairman, Abdullahi Umar Ganduje. Remove him. The protesters insisted that the continuous stay of Ganduje as APC National Chairman was in clear breach of the party's constitution. Still talking court and all of these issues, the EFCC has filed fresh charges against former Minister of Aviation, Hadi Sidika. Fresh charges, like the former governor now of CBN. They are always filing fresh charges against this man every day, every time. Fresh charges every day. So again, we also hear that they have also filed fresh charges against Hadi Sidika, his brother Ahmed Sidika, and his company. With over 19.4 billion naira fraud. 19.4 billion. The money is said to be for several aviation ministry contracts from the former minister, to the company owned by Sidika's brother, Abubakar. Well, the Sidika brothers and their company will, on Tuesday be arraigned before Justice Belgore of the Federal Capital Territory High Court in Abuja. Okay, away from that issue, let me now come to insecurity in some parts of the country. Quickly. Unknown gunmen have again killed 11 people, including a pregnant woman, in a particular village in Usha Council ward of Agatu local government area of Benue State. Benue again. Well, according to the residents of the area, the gunmen stormed the village on Sunday evening and unleashed mayhem on the inhabitants, killing 11 and abducting others. 11 people. In fact, among those killed were a pregnant woman They kill a pregnant woman and 10 others, making it 11. Only in Benue State. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. I'm gonna let me leave some of these security issues first, and maybe later I would get to talk about it. But I want to talk about inflation. Inflation, a lot is happening, really. I don't know how much is the price of rice right now. A bag of rice, a bag of beans. For me, come like say even beans won't come cost past rice. Yes, right now. I don't know if I'm right though, but I think you will tell me. How much is a bag of rice? A bag of a Congo. Let me not even talk about a bag. A Congo of beans. Is how much now? And a Congo of rice is how much now? And which area you they call from? Let us know when I get to open up the studio lines, okay? But then the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) says price of rice, gari, tomato, beans, yam, and other food items increased so much in April 2024. That is last month. The NBS said this is its selected food prices watch report for April 2024, released in Abuja on Friday, that is today. The report said that the average price of 1 kg of local rice increased by 155.93% from 546 naira 546.76 naira recorded in April 2023 to about 1,399.34 in April 2024. All right. On month basis, 1 kg of local rice increased by 3.47% in April. From 1,340.74 naira recorded in March 2024. When I say local rice, now a whole lot of persons don't eat local rice before. A lot of persons don't even go there at all. Local rice, but now, local rice is the way to go now. If you're not eating local rice, you are on your own. Then we used to call local rice, oh God. Oh God. You know how that name came? When you chop rice, you match stone. Oh God. That's what we used to call it then. People don't go close to that rice at all because it's local and not well. But now, if you eat oh God, now you be king. How are the mighty falling? It's a sad one. But you tell me what's up, okay? I'm just trying to bring all of these stories together. So when we get talking, you can have your own take. You decide which area you want to face. Then, as regards cooking gas, here is information reaching me also. The NBS says that the average price of 5 kg cooking gas declined from 6,591.62 naira recorded in March 2024 to around 6,521 naira in April 2024. You see now, it's increasing. 6,521. How much did you buy your cooking gas the last time? You will also tell me that one when I get to open up the studio lines. The major foods are rice, gari, tomato, beans, yam. You tell me. Then, some couple of years ago, they used to buy yam. I don't know how much. Those in Festac, how much is yam in Agboju market? Maybe you help me find out. Or if you're close by, just tell me. How much is yam in Agboju market? Like the smallest yam. The smallest yam. Should I say the smallest yam now? Or an average yam? An average tuber of yam. is how much in Festac? Agboju, I know why I'm mentioning Agboju Market. Agboju Market, to be precise. How much is an average size of an average tuber of yam? Please tell me. Please tell me. Okay, moving forward now. Nigeria's pioneer compressed natural gas CNG vehicle manufacturer Innocent Vehicles Manufacturing Company Limited (IVM) Nnewi, Anambra State has constructed a new multi-billion-naira plant to restart manufacturing, sundry buses and heavy-duty trucks with engines that run on CNG. Innocent has started constructing a new multi-billion-naira plant to start manufacturing sundry buses and heavy-duty trucks with engines that run on CNG, compressed natural gas. And the plant, which is about 90% completed and has the capacity to produce 30,000 vehicles a year, is expected to be commissioned very, very soon. It was actually disclosed by the chairman of Innocent himself, Dr. Innocent Chukuma, in a statement by the IVM, which also disclosed that the company, in conjunction with the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, UNN, plans to construct a plant that will produce tractors and other farm implements. It's a big one, man. Then away from there, let me just make a branch Abia State small. Abia State will soon get an airport, as the federal government's delegation to actualize that purpose visited the state yesterday. I know some of you will be saying, Nimo, they deceive them again. They have started deceiving us again. You see now. All of a sudden, there are some delegates now, people, or a certain government delegation that are there to actualize the purpose. Yesterday, they went to visit the... because the governor is now saying that somebody should bring out 10 billion, Abi. Okay. Speaking while receiving the delegation from the Federal Ministry of Aviation, led by the Permanent Secretary, Dr. Emmanuel in Umuahia, Governor Alex Oti assured that his administration would take the lead in ensuring that the ambition for an Abia airport comes to fruition as soon as possible. The Governor Oti, who expressed desire to see an Abia airport standing in the next 1 year, noted that aside from locating the land for the project, owners of the land have also been reached for timely takeoff of the project. If your land they are big, go village or you are from Abia State and the thing go cross your side, quickly go or call somebody you can call to make sure everything is like wiki, so that everything will be okay. Aside that news now, the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, has disclosed that 750 houses that are on the path of the Lagos-Calabar coastal highway have been marked for demolition. Oh my show. 750 houses that are on the path of the Lagos-Calabar coastal highway have been marked for demolition. He also revealed that in his word, he said, if we go by the new alignment, 490 houses will be demolished. Also following the Gazette alignment, 750 houses will be demolished. Let me quote him. He said, there is no change of alignment. We are following the gazetted alignment. There will, however, be realignment at Okuaja area of the state by 25 kilometers to avoid, damaging submarine cables. However, landlords of the affected property were displaced with the government compensation, claiming it did not match their investment. Umahi further disclosed that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had been invited to flag off the Lagos-Calabar coastal highway. But what I want to just say is that 750 houses for demolition. The property owners are saying, alleging poor compensation. That the money they are giving to them in return is poor, very, very poor. It's not up to the house, the amount. I mean, the amount they use in building the house. That's what they're saying now. They're just giving them peanuts. That's what the property owners are saying. You see now? You see what we're saying? Okay. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Of course, finally, before I get to open up the studio lines, let's talk political. Let me give you some political information now. Let's talk politics. Exactly. The People's Democratic Party in Abia State has said that it has learned from the mistakes which cost its defeat in 2023 general election in the state. Now, briefing journalists at the new PDP secretariat, at the end of the stakeholders meeting, which featured 850 delegates from 17 council areas, the vice chairman and acting state publicity secretary of the party, Elder Ama Abraham, explained that the PDP has reviewed the 2023 elections and discovered where it made mistakes. He insisted that with what the PDP has learned from the 2023 elections, they will get better and stronger. Now to the big story now. Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka has said that Peter Obi is unfit to lead the country. It's coming out again. Now Peter Obi is so very unfit to lead the country. This, he said, had become evident with the conduct of his supporters, popularly known as obedience, during electioneering of the 2023 general election. He said that Obi's failure to rein on his supporters, attacking others with opposition views online, was a pointer that he is unfit to lead a country like Nigeria. Okay? He accused Obi, of encouraging obedience to attack him and others with opposing views online. He's well. In fact, let me let you know, what's his name? Soyinka said he hoped that former governor Obi will not contest the 2027 presidential election. I hope Obi will not contest the 2027 presidential election. That's what Nobel laureate Wole Soyinka is saying. Okay, check your time now, 1:54 already. Time to open up the studio lines now. A couple of stories I've given you this afternoon, right? Plenty of stories this afternoon. But then, you will keep your comments civil, as usual. And just about 60 seconds for everyone. And then move away from your radio set so we can hear each other. And don't forget the WhatsApp number is 081-717-56338. 081-717-56338 is the number to send your messages to. Then to call in directly, 0700 903 903 903. Again, 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call to be part of the conversation this afternoon. If you were listening to me outside Nigeria, you can use the WhatsApp number 081 717 56338. Call in 081 717 56338. Okay? Yeah. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. Let's start taking calls right now. Let's go. Good afternoon to you. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jude.
Good afternoon to you. What's your name?
Good afternoon, Mr. Jude.
Good afternoon. What's your name and your location?
I'm Shinasa from Ilupeju.
Welcome.
So, I had everything you said, but the most important thing I want to say concerning the Emir Sanusi. Now it's a welcome development. At least that man is a man to talk about, and when you have that kind of a person in the society, at least you are proud of who you have. So second, concerning that's why you just said now concerning the we will use Soyinka concerning this P2B. You know, anytime the man talks, I get fed up of his stuff because I see he's full of tribalism sentiment because he's not saying it maybe in the name of we are one Nigeria. I don't see anything that P2B have done to him that every time he will come out to be criticizing that man. Look at what we are passing in this country now. Look at the hardship. Look at everything. This man have not come out for a day condemned. Is it because maybe he's eating the corruption or what? I can't tell. But it's something not to talk about. So it's unfair. At least it's fair time for him to stop criticizing this man. This man have not done him anything. And you are criticizing somebody every time, every day. And that person have not come out a day to criticize you back. At least it's right time for you to sit down and think, what have this man done to me that deserve all this criticism? It's unfair. I hate this kind of, to me, and seems as out of bitterness, hatred they have, for especially for the Igbo tribe. I don't like it. That's all I want to say.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, leader.
Good afternoon.
I'm calling from Kano Emirate.
Welcome.
Please, my concern is about what Wole Soyinka said.
Hello? Oh, so sorry. Please call me back if you can, okay? So sorry about that. Call me back if you can. Thank you. All right. Several messages now. Can I start reading these messages or take calls first? I think I should take these calls first. Yeah, then continue with the messages. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, Julia. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, okay. This is Nadi calling from Spain.
Spain.
Hello, can you hear me?
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm just go straight to the point. This Wole Soyinka. These are people that we used to respect before, thinking that these people, without knowing that, like they are just for their stomach. This man, right on time. This man was criticizing after Jonathan 1 year. This man was criticizing him. He always go to straight, almost go every time go to straight to protest against it. Then Buhari entered. When Buhari entered, he both this south boasted Jonathan. He called them names that at the end of look at what they are just vote for their stomach. At the end of it, then it nothing. When Buhari just came in and when Buhari entered and they spoiled, destroyed Nigeria, he did not say anything. After 1 year, he tried to say Buhari invited him to Aso Rock. That is when this man closed his mouth. At least this man has the children. Let them advise this guy. That man is not just disgracing the Nigeria. It is disgracing them. Let them call the man to order. Tell him not to talk in public again. I don't know what it will be. And I will be agree with Obi because every time now we just go to this man to play that this because of Obi. I believe that Nigeria had it been elected, the people go to the street. That these people will not be making noise by this time. Obi, I will not be happy if you go tomorrow and they talk to this man, try to make him forget about how this. I will not welcome that. This man, let him go and race. We have known who the man is. Let him stop making noise. I don't know. Let him stop making noise. Before it was just a belief that this man was. With time, I noticed that who that man is. That my sister just called up, said it all. So let the children advise him. Let him go and race. The time has gone. Okay, my brother. Take care. You are doing a great job. Take care. Have a nice day.
Thank you so very much for calling. I appreciate you.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. Hello? Okay. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Please, I want to speak on one thing, sir. I want to ask Wole Soyinka whether the problem of this country now, where APC bring for us, whether he like it to Nigeria. Why is he every time keep on attacking Obi? This happened in time of good luck. He keep on attacking good luck. He keep on attacking good luck. Then during Buhari, he's not attack Buhari for one day. During this Tinubu now, when Nigeria they suffer, he's not attack Buhari Tinubu one day. What is the problem of all these old people in this Nigeria? May they leave the young people to read Nigeria to the promised land. Old people cannot give Nigeria good thing again for this country. Make these old people leave Nigeria alone. Make Nigeria move on. What is wrong with that man? Every time OP. That means he's enemy of progress. He's sorry to call that. He's an enemy of progress to Nigeria. Sorry to say that. Goodbye.
All right. Thank you. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, Ikami. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Dr. Mr. Ben from Lagos.
Okay.
Wole Soyinka said that he will leave Tinubu until when they complete 1 year. That is when he will criticize him. Now Tinubu has completed 1 year. Instead of him to criticize Tinubu now, he shifted to Obi. Let us call all these doctors that treat old people now so that Wole Soyinka will remember, go back to his memories and know that it is the turn of Tinubu to be criticized. He said that he gives Tinubu 1 year. He said not 1 year. Then he should not concern Obi now with this government. I don't understand him. Concerning Hope of the man now and the Imo State, everybody saw that Hope of the man road to results. Before they started voting, he had written results everywhere. And when they went, they gather people, give them tag, different parties, and they started announcing results. Everything Hope of the man did was obvious. It was obvious. They transmitted results. From ECHA, the party agents feel was different from what they were announcing. It is very obvious. I want to use this one to know whether our courts have repented or whether they are still doing what they are doing.
All right.
So that everybody will lose confidence from our court. Because what Hope of the man did now, it's a line, let them send military to the whole Imo State. Let them announce Hope of the man there will not be need for election again. They should change this constitution so that they will not be taking way for people to read the election. God bless you.
Bless you too. Thank you so very much for calling. All right. Let me hear what you have to say. Talk to us. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yes, this is Prince Akwachi.
Welcome.
Yeah, I think I kind of like align myself with what most people have said. However, let me lend one or two words to Wole Soyinka. I'm not gonna call him professor. If I call him a professor, then he's gonna be a professor of bigotry, a professor of agbaya, a professor of. I just don't want to go to.
Be careful with your words, please.
Agbaya is not a cuss word.
Is what?
Agbaya is an old man not respecting himself. That's what it is. Yes, ask anybody.
Just be civil with your words. Be civil with your statements.
I know. That's why I'm trying to be civil.
Okay.
Ask any Yoruba person, they will tell you that an Agbaya is somebody who is not respecting himself. And respect is earned, not just given.
Are you Yoruba?
If I'm Yoruba, I'm not Yoruba, but I learned Yoruba and I live in Yoruba land.
All right. Just go on. Let's talk.
So pretty much the people that I'm blaming right now is that look at all the Obas. They are there watching this man, and he's trying to cause a lot of crisis in Nigeria. They are watching him. After all, he said nobody. So does it mean that he's above everybody in Nigeria? And for him to say that he hoped that somebody will not run for the election. Wow. He has arrogated into himself to be God of Nigeria. What a shame. And the thing is this, and probably his children are listening. They better call their dad to order. He's an old man. He should respect himself. That's all I can say for now. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so very much. Appreciate your call. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, my brother.
Let's go.
Yeah, I will start with God. My people say, elder, forget that he's elder, and he's talking like a small boy. Small boys will play with him like a small boy too. But this elder respect himself, you get respect for himself. Why am I saying this? Well,
Hello? Uh-oh. What happened? Sorry about that. Call back if you can, okay? Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome.
I am the one that called before.
All right.
About Soyinka. All the things that have happened in Nigeria since 1 year now. So that man is not, even though he's an old man, maybe he doesn't walk around. Doesn't he listen to information? Doesn't he listen over the radio? Doesn't he have people that are working for him, and he know what is happening? There's much hunger in the land. The difficulty is, if you go to the market, you can't buy anything, and he himself that saying, listen, is he not hearing what is his problem is P2B? Let them be careful. They don't know the kind of what God has prepared for that man. Let them be careful. Another one is about Imo State, the judgment today. When the man that didn't win, when he fought, he became the governor. Someone that came first. Is it now that he said he won that they will now remove the something from him? It's impossible. It can be done in as much as Nigeria judiciary is concerned. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Hello. Good afternoon.
hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, I'm calling you. My name is Mr. Benue. I'm calling you from Abia as well.
All right.
Yeah, I want to talk about this police killing of innocent people all the time, and nothing is coming out of it. When they say nothing they are investigating about. What I want to say, if the police police heads, if they can call these people, maybe give them more orientation, give them more training, and change this language of accidental discharge from them. Maybe give them, speak one another language that use another language to speak to them, because many of them do not go to school, many of them do not know anything, but that accidental discharge is only the language they know. So, and that accidental discharge, they kind of, whenever they remember it intoxicates them. Whenever it intoxicates them, they do something stupid like German, like they did in Abuja now. Look at it now. So let them give them another orientation. Let them call them, gather them wherever they are in Nigeria. Give them training, another training, and change that accidental discharge language word to another this thing. So that is their part. I want to talk about Soyinka. I wonder how men men, people we are calling, I don't call them, but people call them elders of the land. But I don't see them as elders anymore, any longer, because of their attitude. See, these are the people that put Nigeria, the constitution Nigeria is today. I remember when they gathered themselves at Ojota. I know them, I know their groups, bunch of area men and area women. They do all what they did that time. This is the constitution of Nigeria. This is the people that cause Nigeria the constitution we have today. So I don't think they are responsible. They are responsible any longer. That's my take about it. If they like it.
All right. Thank you.
They're not responsible any longer.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good afternoon to you too.
Judy, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, my name is Mr. Eddie from Maryland.
Okay.
So it's so fortunate that Mr. Professor Wole Soyinka, has to say all that. Peter Obi that is evil castigated has not even come into power. I want to believe that statement should have been directed to the president and his cabinet that are ruling presently. So why Mr. Obi? I remember vividly where that same Wole Soyinka made a comment that he's going to judge Tinubu's government after 100 days in office. What is he still waiting for? It's so unfortunate. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right.
Today.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. Okay. Hello.
Jude.
Hi. Uh-oh. What happened? Please do call me back, okay? Yeah. Call me back. Good afternoon.
Hello, Jude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
What's your name and where you calling from?
Emmanuel calling from Oshodi.
Okay.
Yeah, Jude, I consider what is happening in this country called Nigeria. Look at my president, Tinubu was considered by 1 year in office. Jude, can you imagine what is happening? He just celebrated the 1 year assuming in office, training in office. There is nothing shows that economic is good. Look at all the whole thing in Nigeria, so expensive. A common man cannot buy one cup of rice to sustain in his own life. Besides, today I want to go to Abia State. Why is it that they are disturbing this Alosoti? Why are they disturbing Alosoti? Because I don't understand. Is it that what he's doing in Abia State is not good or what? Are they trying to do inconvenience with him or what? Even P2B, why are they disturbing that young man? The man is in their seat. The man voted for his own good, and later they did not sworn in because they drive it and they did what they did. I don't understand what is happening in this country. Actually, I don't understand. The thing is just confusing everybody. A country like Nigeria is buying a petrol of in a police station 1,100 naira in some other area of the state. What kind of Nigeria we are? And we have leaders who swarm into a governor, president, all those kind of things. And we are suffering. What is Tinubu going to show for us now that he has achieved in this country? Let them just Kukuma bring down the old people then, because according to that man that said, it make a sense. I haven't seen it since I was born in this country. But I don't think that any young guy from 30-something years have ruled this country as a president or governor. Why is it that old men them have still continue to lead us without any change in this country? And so today, honestly, I'm tired. I'm tired, honestly.
As well.
I don't like the way today. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much for calling. I appreciate your call. Yeah. The number to call again is 0700 903 903 903. Again, 0700 903 903 903. On WhatsApp, in case you're calling from outside the country, 081 717 56338. 081 717 56338. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Jude. Ekami Jude.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, for real on the line. For real for more on the line.
Okay.
Yeah, quick one. On Abia governor, the man has been doing very good job he's doing. Yeah. So concerning on Wole Soyinka, you see, Alex Ferguson left the stage when the vision is very high. They call him back, plus call him back. Why you call him back tomorrow? So he said no, he's sleeping. So I expect Wole Soyinka to do the same thing too. So it's another statement, and he needs to do things that we not tarnish his image, like what we are hearing. So on the Imo State judiciary for the judiciary, you see that coastal airway. I don't know. You have to take collective view of the market before doing something. You jump into a project of a very, very huge sum of money. We have other things that are killing us on daily basis here. We let those things aside. This, that. Let's say you swim into action. Why didn't they?
Hello? Sorry about that. You can call back though. Okay? 0700 903 903 903. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ekanujide.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, you are doing a great job. This is Michael calling from Ijibo, Lagos.
All right, Michael. Let's hear you.
Yeah. I must be honest with you. My ultimate concern is those 700 and something houses that have been marked to be demolished. And not just that, another 400 and something has been marked as well. See, let me tell you something, Jude. From the day they talked about this coastal bridge or whatever, starting from Lagos to Calabar, from that day, I knew that there is something fishy there. And the obligations and the objectives will reveal itself in no time to come. During the Arise news interview with the Minister of Works, Engineer Dave Omai, he was even affirming everybody that they know what they are doing and everything is taken care of. So nobody could even stop them. But my question is, was it not still the government under the building agent control that gave those landowners where to build land, mark them, say, certify them that it is not in the location area that will be disrupted? Now, the same government that wants foreign investors to come inside their country to invest are still demolishing what people suffered for, including landmark that every country in the whole West Africa are clamoring to have. Let me tell you something. This war is a war between APC and Nigerians. PDP alone knew that they cannot fight it alone because they have sold their hands. Okay. That is why all of them indirectly are attacking Obi, the chosen one. Let me tell you something. There is nothing good that will ever come out of APC. And they have been neutralizing every part of this country to enter even in your family to make this country a monopolitical system of government whereby they rule forever. Until we rise up, because without peace, without war, there can never be peace. Peace is taken, peace is not given. We are afraid of death. Let's keep watching them. People that have already structured and planned what they will do even in the next coming election, and we are still shouting on this one. Let me see who will go and dethrone my brother who opposed on them today. Somebody that became fourth and he won. Now that he has been affirmed since and he's ruling, somebody will want to come and do something for it. Let's see now. Good luck, my brother. Thank you.
It's okay. Thank you so very much. Let's talk to this person too. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi.
Welcome. Yeah, it's for real. My call went off before. So I was on the Coastal Road project. So that project, they let us understand that thing has some flaws. I don't know if we are under military rule or if we are under democratic rule. So the thing is, the government should just define the kind of rule we are into now. Because I don't see why they keep imposing things that will kill us. Even during the military era, we have this situation. So that imposition of things on us all the time is not it's something that calls for questioning. So at this juncture, let my so-called fellow Nigerians know that it's high time we have to rise up for all this injustice, for all this mismanagement, for all this suffering. Let's suffer today and die today. I know that we are gone. That keep suffering, dying softly. or they keep us killing slowly. So it's high time we start to rise. We start to raise up our voices from all corners and corners of this country or all over the world. It's high time we start putting it back to the government that what they are doing is not proper, what they are doing is not right. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Appreciate that. Okay, you know what I will do? Okay, let me just take this call first. I have got several messages already. Good afternoon to you. Hello? Okay.
Hello?
You will call back, you will call back. Sorry about that. You will call back. 0700. See, it's the open mic edition of the show today. And by open mic, you know what I mean. It's your turn to say what you want to say. From Monday up until today. Just say what you want to say, but in a very civil manner. Because there were several calls I've not been able to take. So it's your turn to now do that today. Do you understand? So that's why I said 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call to be part of the conversation this afternoon. 0700 903 903 903. Okay, let's go here now. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you there.
Yes, good afternoon.
Can you hear me?
Yes, clearly.
Yeah, hi, thank you very much. Good afternoon. Welcome work.
Okay.
I just want to contribute on what Wole Soyinka said. That is Nigeria for you, you know. If they don't criticize each other, they will not stand. In 2012, when he was criticizing Jonathan, a bag of rice was 8,000 naira. But today, a pint of rice is 8,500 naira. A pint of rice. But when he was criticizing Jonathan, a bag of rice was 8,000 naira, 7,500 to 8,000 naira. Today, a pint of rice is 8,000 naira. Then, when he was criticizing Jonathan, a pint
of what?
Was at least 800, 500 naira. But today, a pint of gari is 4,000 naira, and the bag of gari is almost 50-something thousand naira, almost 50,000 naira. It's a shame when he was criticizing, him and Tinubu was criticizing that Jonathan has why he wanted to remove Mr. Study. He wanted to take a 400 billion on his own pocket and put this on it and put this on. But today, I thank God that the Tinubu is here now today. A bag of rice, even Yoruba cannot eat to their satisfaction. Even Yoruba itself, they cannot eat to their satisfaction. I'm forgetting that Igbos are the ones feeding them. Still, upon that, they are criticizing Igbos. No problem, let them go on. Thank God that the Yorubas are not eating to their satisfaction today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't understand why you say thank God Yorubas are not. Why this person? It's okay. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Jude.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Remy.
Remy, welcome.
Thank God Tinubu emerged as the president of this country.
Okay.
Because if not, a lot of revered people in the society would go to the grave with badge of honors. Example, Wole Soyinka. One would have thought, a man who is not close-minded, who is not tribalistic, a man who is, using his status academically to, define him. Only for Tinubu to aspire to be president and everything. He's not the only one, though. So many men of God in quotes too. Those who told us before David will come, Saul will come first. As in a lot of things. So Tinubu's emergence revealed a lot about most of the respected, in quotes, people we have in our society that we used to respect before. As it is now, when they speak, even some of the GOs, you can see the reactions of Nigerians towards their speech. We don't take them serious as we used to. A lot of teenagers, a lot of the Gen Zs read about Wole Soyinka. They read about his impact, which probably they presume to be positive, only for Tinubu to emerge and everything probably turned upside down. So it's so okay, I'm happy. Let me say that again, that Tinubu emerged. So Tinubu's emergence is revealing a lot about most of them. Okay. Concerning national anthem, it shows the level of unseriousness among our lawmakers. I'm not sure they realized, of which I know they that particular national anthem was composed by 2 white women, not even in Nigeria. That particular anthem. So out of all the issues we are going through, national anthem is what matters most to them. I believe what they are doing is deliberate, just as what Wole Soyinka also did. They understand how to distract us from what is really happening. They understand once something comes on air, we will deliberate on it for the next 1 week, from radio station to TV station to social media. Now we should be talking about Tinubu's 1 year in office. But now as we keep talking about Wole Soyinka, talking about national anthem, you can imagine. They understand how to distract us from what we are going through. Just a year of Tinubu, look at where Nigeria is. Before Tinubu emerged, a bag of rice, just like someone stated it, we knew the price. I like I said the other day, I don't know why we're not using the word recession to qualify the state of our economy. All the indices are showing that we are in deep recession, but I'm yet to hear the word both from the media and our so-called economists. Is there something going on? Are we trying to like make Tinubu's government look, make it up as if things are not going rightly? When Jonathan was there, 10 months into his administration, was when Tinubu and the others staged Ojota. And gullible Nigerians cheered them on. Jonathan must go. No cleric said we should pray for Jonathan then, though. All these Jews never told us to pray for Jonathan, though. None of them told us to be positive, to be optimistic. They were not selling those positive messages. Jonathan must go. Since 16 years of PDP, this and all that. But ever since APC took power, they always tell you to be positive. Pray for Nigeria, as if it is my prayer that is disturbing Nigeria not to move forward. We should be deliberating. We should be talking about policies, not prayers. Tinubu contested as a president, not a G of a church. So the policies he implemented so far brought us to where we are today. From subsidy was gone, to naira devaluation, policies from sort here and there. Look at where we are today. Virtually all the money we make, we spend it on food to save up now. Nawala. Some states are still struggling to pay the previous minimum wage, which is 30K. About 27 states were unable to pay that 30K. Yet, they are still proposing 54. How much 54K in this economy? 54K. Can you run on 54K for a month, from feeding your personal self to your wife, to your, let's say, 3 children? There are some apartments, normal a room, face apartments, they are paying as high as 5,000, 8,000 naira for utility bill every month. Utility bill is even higher than house rent as it is presently. So you still want them to live on 54 or 58,000 naira. The question is how? Why we see you guys living this luxurious lifestyle right in our faces, buy cars, spend more. Look at the wastages here and there. Lastly, the coastal road, Lagos-Calabar coastal road. The other day, when a journalist was asking David Mai about the EIA and other stuff, because we also what Umai did to her. He was trying to spite the lady. But look at, we all knew that project was it wasn't for the good of the nation, if I'm to say.
All right. No.
Priority-wise, there are other things that matters now. Now you are destroying businesses that remit over 1 billion naira annually as tax. That is just one. How about other businesses around that area?
Okay,
if it's not personal vendetta, there is more to that.
Thank you.
And the only person they could give was the Chaguri brothers, who had fraudulent cases to answer in USA.
Thank you so much.
It is only those people that you could give that contract to. There was no public bidding. It was like something they stick in the night. It was Good afternoon.
Thank you, Remy. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Everyone, this is Voice of the People, and we are at 90.3 FM, the proud 90.3 FM. My name is Jude. What is your name?
Good afternoon, Mr. Kano Jude.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. I'm Sonny by name. Sonny. I'm calling from Casablanca once again.
All right.
Mr. Jude, I have called you several on this program. I want to say, first of all, God bless you for at least giving us the opportunity to say our minds. Although the country is totally an adamant country. We don't hear, we don't take advice, we don't do anything progressive. All that we do is progressive. You see, the way Nigeria is constituted, even in the next 500 years, Nigeria may not move forward. I'm afraid the people who are coming after us, they may face worse Nigeria than we are facing today. And by next election, as you are speaking here, you know that some people are angry. Why are you? Some people see it rather that you are castigating the government. Why are you not praising the government? You know, we are gradually, most of Nigeria have become more of a lamajiri. The food system have taken over Nigeria. We have been totally recolonized in a way of believing that a leader has right to do whatever he wants to do. A leader is just a god. You know, he's not a follower man. But places I have been is where leaders are held accountable. When leaders go to prison, after you serve and your accounts are not properly audited and they find you wanted, you go to prison. I've been in a country where the president call each and everyone and tell them, listen, I'm bidding prison to each and every region and state. Simply because even myself have my space in prison. It's the president of the country that said this to his people. But you know, and in his presence, many other leaders, prime ministers, presidents have been in prison. So they know what the law says. The judges doesn't fear that you are my brother, you are from my tribe, you are from my religion. Therefore, I have to play around the law and suit you. No, the law is the law. Until we start saying the truth, not minding that you are my brother or you are the same religion with me, we are from the same region and other. Until we start saying the truth, we are mainly deceiving ourselves. Nigeria as a country is going nowhere, Mr. Jude. We all know the truth, but we don't want to say it. A foundation, you cannot build a house on false foundation and want the house to stand. It will collapse. 2023 was a proper evidence. Yakubu is still working. The judges who judged the case, when the show of academy and all that came up, they swept it under the carpet. All of us were here alive. And then so those same judges will come out tomorrow and tell you to respect the law. Which law exactly are they talking about? The law that they are being with our tax to apply to interpret.
It's okay.
They are unable to do that, and they will come and tell me a common citizen who is managing to respect the law. Which law exactly? Nigeria is a totally lawless state. Let's admit that.
Let's leave it there.
Thank you. Talking about Nnamdi Kanu case and all that. If I had opportunity to meet him, I would state at his face. Simply because he can't be telling.
You're going overboard, brother. No, now, come on. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon to you.
I am Mr. Frank.
Mr. Frank, talk to us quickly. Let's go.
Yes, let me say last call. I've just on my mind. Nigeria is the one we live, the one we shopping and smiling. They are playing, using of playing Lido. Our leaders using us to play Lido, using us to play draft. I don't know whether I don't listen to us at all. I don't listen to these institutions, listen to all our cry. Okay, now, can you imagine now? People like who cannot speak, like people like us, how are we imagining? Nobody wants to offer us a job. Look at me, I am in a correction center. Went to 3 years. One of their colleagues actually have visited me. Adigo, Chika. How are we going to survive?
As well.
Because we don't want to release a blind man. I am dying in this correction center.
Hello? Oh.
Ikami Judah Ikami. This is Mazi calling from Germany.
Welcome, Mazi.
Yeah, happy Friday. My brother, you know what is happening in Nigeria is an absurd that you don't even know how to describe it. Last week or last 2 weeks, Umahi started demolishing properties, businesses worth billions of naira, millions of dollars, without any, kind of, investigations or, proper dealings with the owners of the properties. To them, reading that they have, stopped demolition now. They are trying to, maneuver the road again from the places they demolished, to another road. So what happened to these people that this man destroyed their properties? What happened? Thousands of Nigerians have been rendered jobless, hopeless, homeless because of this madness. And this is in 2024. And nobody is going to take these people to court because the court is already, already damaged. The court has already been damaged. Is it how Nigerians are going to continue? This man, or for example, you live here, I live here now. I brought my money, borrowed money, because those people who invested there, I believe they must have borrowed money from banks here. You take it to Nigeria to give Nigeria a very beautiful, outlook. You want to provide jobs for poor Nigerians. And then all of a sudden, somebody woke up one morning and demolished the whole thing. After a week or two, he said, sorry, we're not going to use that route again. What are we talking about in a country? My brother, I don't know how old you are, but I'm old enough to witness when Buhari took over from Shagari. It was like Shagari was very corrupt. According to Buhari, he took, from Shagari, and Shagari government became better than Buhari's government. But Babangida's government became worse than Buhari. Abacha government became worse than Babangida. Then you talk about then democracy came back, right? Obasanjo's government, was okay, and then Jonathan became government. It was a disaster. Buhari took from Jonathan, it was a disaster. Now Tinubu took from Buhari, it is another disaster. Wasting people's time and people's energy, people's resources. Let me tell you, my brother, this I am late 50s now. Tinubu is the worst thing that happened to Nigeria. This regime is the worst thing. People should please go and beg Buhari, but just apologize to Buhari, because this man has destroyed Nigeria finally. This man should just please come and apologize and resign. He has no clue. Excuse me. Finally, Soyinka is telling Nigeria that Peter Obi is not fit to rule Nigeria. Compared to Peter Obi and Chief Tinubu, and tell me who is fit to rule Nigeria. One thing with us, because we are divided, ethnic, we have this problem. Let me tell you, and it's everywhere. We are different people. I am not happy that a Yoruba man is my president, and a Yoruba man is not happy that an Igbo man is his president. The same thing, the Fulani man. Let us stop deceiving ourselves. Let us call for a renegotiation of this country. It's not working. It didn't work, and it's not going to work. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Next time, try and be more civil. All right? In your statement, I will not condone that next time. Thank you so very much. When you want to argue constructively and objectively. Okay? Yeah. Is a place where you also have your opinion heard. But that doesn't mean you should just go overboard, and sometimes it's really not nice. Okay? Thank you. I will go on a very short break. Very, very short break, like I said. And when I come back, I will take more of your calls and then read your messages. My name is Jude. Stay there.
That glory, O Israel, is slammed upon high places. How are the mighty falling? Tell it not in Gath. Publish it not in the streets of Ashkelon. Let the daughters of the Philistines rejoice, and let the daughters of the circumcised exult. Mr. Speaker, it is a pitiable dismal pisma. It is regrettably lugubrious that in a country that is so blessed with human resources, in a country that is blessed, with oil, because of the mismanagement, because of the high-handedness, because of the meningistinal statism, and because of the directionlessness, because of the consciencelessness, because of the purposelessness, and because of the planlessness that greeted the oil sector, a vast majority of Nigerians still continue to vacillate between exorbitant enthusiasm and irrational irritability, while a microscopic few that have piloted the affairs of this nation live in Byzantine luxury and proprietary solicitude. Mr. Speaker, today I am happy I'm a Nigerian. Today I am happy I'm a member of the House of Representatives, because like I've always said, and this motion has demonstrated for the opting time, that Parliament must be an instrument and vehicle of social engineering. Parliament must remain the coatus morums of the people, having superintendence over umbrages, contrast bonus more. Mr. Speaker, I am in perfect simulacrum with the prayers of this motion, and this is my humble logomachy, and the logomachy I made without logo passion.
That the leadership there are people whose values are different from what we have here. The leaders are not thinking of owning properties all over the world. Go to Dubai, buying like primitive acquisition. They will buy houses in Dubai, buy in UK, buy in the US, buy in the Caribbean. It's a cost. If you go to their houses, you see not less than 20 to 30 vehicles, and they enjoy it. They like moving in convoy of not less than 20, 30 vehicles at a time, so that they will be the people that are calling the shots. In US, if you are a governor of, let me give you an instance like California, which is the richest state in US. You as a governor, if you dare put on convoy, you will not stay more than 24 hours in that office as governor of California. You cannot. I gave you an instance the other time that in 2005, I went to eat in a restaurant. The governor of Texas drove in. He came alone. I didn't even know him. It was my late friend who took me out that was telling me that this man is the governor of Texas. If it were in Nigeria, they would drive away everybody in that restaurant. Or convoy with escort, police, DSS, military, everybody would have gone down the whole of the restaurant. Try it in America. The next day you are gone, and you may go to prison for even trying that. Who are you as a governor in the US for you to take a private jet? What they are doing here, this scam they are doing here and calling themselves governors. You dare not. If you try it, you will pay through you tell them where you're going to get the money from to go and charter a jet. You enter the commercial jet and sit like every other person. Nobody cares. Nobody will be accompanying you to airport, clearing everywhere. People will be carrying bags. No. It's terrible. I landed in JFK 216. I was in the business class with one of the governors. He queued over there and he behaved himself. He cannot jump the queue. If he jumps the queue, he may end up not even entering US. They'll put him on the next flight and take him back to Nigeria. And there's nothing he can do. These are areas where they have sanity. These are areas that are welfare oriented, in as much as they are having hard times now because of the prevailing global economic situation. There's no madness in being in leadership or being in position of authority. They don't steal the way we are doing here. One man will own maybe 40 or 50 properties in FCT because he has entered the political position in the government. It is a terrible thing. It is worrisome and it is disturbing. I pity the upcoming generation. Is this what we are going to bequeath to them? It's very unfortunate to say.
I live in Italy. Last month I have a daughter and a wife. Though I work alone, I just arrived home and in my letter box I had a letter and it was from the state government addressing to me that to cushion the effect of the high inflation in the society, I'm entitled to go to the nearest post office to get a credit card. That in that credit card, the exchange rate, if I have to compare with the currency in current Nigeria currency, I have almost about 400,000 naira just for me to manage with my family because they understand that the situation is kind of, is bad. But it's not that things were really bad for me. That is how government works. That is how government works. I didn't have to go and stay on the line. I didn't even make any call. It just came to my house without me asking for it. And I'm not an Italian citizen. Don't get me wrong. I'm not an Italian citizen. I work here. So if they can identify me, still, not even their citizen. So how do somebody in Nigeria who is a citizen be thrown back of France as if we live in a refugee camp? Even in refugee camps, it doesn't even happen like that. You understand? It's a shame. We could be laughing and we could be talking. The crisis in Nigeria is more than normal. It is so obvious that even a blind man can say, I'm tired, I'm fed up with the system. We should tread caution now because we're already on the edge. And it's not that when something happens, then the Westerners will now come and say, no, we don't support anything. We don't do this. We don't. But they have been saying that the people have been complaining and nobody is coming to our aid because they are happy that our government is giving us one cup of rice because poor, it will show to them that we are poor, and they will continue to give us aid, and the leaders are happy. They are cashing out.
It's about that time for this conversation.
We want to know what the public has to say.
Your voice.
Fuel subsidies removed.
My voice. Our voices must be heard.
Problem here, as far as I'm concerned, it's not helping the society because the way things are going now, everything has gone up.
For current news and daily updates, trends and vibes, vital information and more. Tune in daily to the best radio station. VOP, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM, Lagos. Now you have a voice. Speak.
Now you have a voice. Welcome back. My name is Jude. It can be Jude. And like I said, this is VOP 90.3 FM. It matters. I do this every weekday between 1 and 3 p.m. Like every weekday, okay? Now, before I get to take some other calls and, take your calls and, of course, read your messages, let me bring this to the fore that Nigeria has begun moves to revert, to Nigeria we hail thee. Nigeria we hail thee, our own dear native land. Though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigeria all and proud to serve our foreign motherland. Okay, they are now talking about reverting to that particular one again, okay? The new national anthem passed its first and second readings after most senators supported it. When the Senate President Godswill Akpabio put it to a vote. Now, there is something you don't know about, that particular anthem, Nigeria We Hail Thee. It actually served as the national anthem for 18 years. From independence in 1960 until 1978, when it was replaced with Arise, O Compatriots. And again, before October 1st, 1960, when Nigeria gained political independence, the British national anthem was usually used at festivals and official ceremonies. Again, number 3, the contents of that anthem prayed for the safety and protection of the British Queen, the late Queen Elizabeth, who was also the original head of the Nigerian government. The lyrics to Nigeria We Hail Thee were written by Lillian Jane Williams, a British expatriate living in Nigeria. The old national anthem faced numerous criticisms, one of which was that its composer was not a Nigerian. Yes. The Daily Service, a newspaper run by a political organization, Egbe Omo Oduduwa, launched a rebellious campaign against the national anthem, resulting in the establishment of the committee to collect signatures for a petition. In 1978, a national contest resulted in a new anthem, Arise, O Compatriot, replacing Nigeria We Hail Thee. Now, the House leader, Professor Julius Ihovere, led the debate for a return to the old anthem by pointing out the need for Nigerians to see the anthem as a national symbol and sign of authority, one that does not deny the realities. However, the majority leader, Kingsley Chinda, opposed the bill, saying that the old anthem has a colonial tag, which was the reason for the new national anthem. Let's put that aside quickly. And come to talk about the present day. Why people are now saying, change it. Oh, leave it. Nigeria. Oh, the economy. Oh, Muhammadu Buhari. Oh, Tinubu. Oh, fuel. Oh, Naira and all of that. Someone has come out to warn. I think he did that a couple of days ago. Primate Ayodele has actually warned the president or the federal government, Ayodele asked President Bola Tinubu to solve hunger and electricity problems in the country in order to avoid an impending massive protest that will affect every sector. Ayodele revealed that if there is no solution to economic hardship, the protest will come up between August and September 2024. That was what he said. Ayodele made it known. He said it will be bigger than the popular EndSARS protest because every Nigerian will participate in order to express their displeasure with the current administration. That was what he said. I'm trying to marry all of these, together. Just marry all of them, and before I go, because my time is really, really short. Now, let me read your messages quickly first. This person said something. He said, the return of the old Nigerian anthem isn't the problem of Nigerians for now. Nigerians are, dying of hunger and harsh economic policies of the present government, who have committed unforgiving sin against Nigerians. And Holy Spirit from Iwo Haikechuku. That was the person who sent that message. I think you sent more, right? Can I visit that? I think I missed that. What happened? Okay, let me just continue. Thank you so very much. Anyway, what is this person saying? He said, this is Kunle Major from Festac Town, and yam in Agboju now is 3K, and catfish is 4K now. Wallahi, because I stay in Festac Town now. 3K for one tuber of yam. Thank you so very much for that information. I appreciate you. I want to respect Professor Wole Soyinka for his age, but I think he should respect himself. Inflammatory statements about Peter Obi is not what we need in this country now. Chima from Surrey sent that message. And from Robert, I now understand that too much books do not make one a wise person. I'm disappointed in Soyinka. That's what you said. It's okay. Okay. Bringing back Emir Sanusi is a welcome development. If Soyinka says that Peter Obi is not fit to rule Nigeria, let him tell us who is fit. How can he link Obi with the action of angry and suffering Nigerians, aka obedience, that were expressing their anger against bad governance? May God expose and destroy all enemies of Nigeria. It is natural that when you stand for the truth and right thing in Nigeria, you will be hated by many. Festus from Alakbere. Thank you so much. Good afternoon. Somebody should do what? Wait now. Somebody should beg Prophet Soyinka to leave Peter Obi alone and stop causing ethnic hatred in Nigeria. You see from Kafa. Okay. Thank you so very much. I have come to the conclusion that age is telling on Soyinka. He has lost it. We have a wrong impression about him, not knowing that he is an ethnic bigot. Obi is better read than him. He is just a literature writer. Soyinka has nothing to gain from Obi. That is why he keeps attacking him. I wish he would put his old age, to better use. He had better repented so that history will not judge him fairly. Or history will judge him fairly, rather. Okay. I'm reading messages now. Please, just hold on, okay? Just hold on. Do you have... Do you have your show recorded of September 14, 2023? I beg, please, small, make we laugh. If you don't have... I can send it. CP Chooks did justice, talking Wole Soyinka to the cleaner, saying he is getting... Thank you. Let me not go that way. That route is too deep for me right now. Thank you so very much. Professor Soyinka should stop all of his hatred for Peter Obi and for the Igbos. Professor Soyinka led the famous Ojota protests under Jonathan era, but today, under his tribe man, Nigerians are hungry and dying. The economy situation so bad that people no longer can feed their families. But saying Professor Soyinka has refused to say anything, waiting for 1 year, according to him, no access to access President Tinubu's government. What a shame. Plenty talk. Oh my God. It's only in Nigeria that old men are stronger than the youth. Peter Obi should sue anyone calling him names. APC gained their ground in Nigeria by taking strong actions against their enemy. So Obi should emulate taking actions. Okay, thank you so very much. Let's look at what Omo from Alimosho said. He said, I just want to advise elder statesman. Leave this man now. Stop calling him names, okay? Rice is no more as bad as you think. I know that it may... I don't have time. Look at it. I have to go now. You see now? That's why I'm just trying to, scroll quickly and see the messages I can touch. A whole lot of them. But I want to appreciate you, everyone. Everyone. See, I can't take your messages again. I can't even read your messages. I can't take calls because I have to go now. But we can do more. Let's keep talking. Don't forget that The group is, there's a WhatsApp group for matters, strictly for the program. It's a WhatsApp group where you have a whole lot of persons on board there discussing morning, afternoon, evening, and night, dissecting the issues of the nation objectively. Yeah. So if you want to join the group, you're free. Yeah. 070-121-46454 is the number. If only you are on WhatsApp, just add me via WhatsApp to that number 070-121-46454. Add me 070-121-46454. 070-121-46454. And then for me on social media, I like us to talk more. Okay, let's engage each other also on social media. I am Ikami Jude. I love to spell it always because some people really don't know how to spell it. IKAMIJUDEH. IKAMIJUDEH. One word, okay? I love you so much. I'll be here on Monday by the special grace of God to talk more on these issues. Do have a beautiful and a lovely weekend. I'm out of here. Signing out now. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. Good afternoon, Nigeria.
Dear valued listener, we believe